As a commission, we have always maintained that our mandate is not to make anybody a president or a member of parliament. Our mandate, as per the Constitution, is to carry out credible, transparent, and fair elections whose outcomes guarantee that the choice of the voters as expressed at the polls is upheld. This was evident in the just ended general election which took place on Saturday, the 7th of December 2024. Indeed, the process has been hailed by world leaders and by both local and international observers as credible, transparent, and highly successful. The Commission is keen to ensure that all the outstanding processes in the 9 constituencies follow due process. It goes without saying that what happened during our attempt to complete the collation process in some of the 9 constituencies is unlawful. As indicated, the Commission will not uphold declarations ensuing from incomplete and unlawful processes. And these include in Sawam Aduajiri, where parties, of course, on election day besieged the collation centers and brought the collation there to a halt. As mentioned, the Commission tried to complete the collation process on Friday, the 13th of December. However, when it got to 143, the collation for 143 polling stations, there was an agreement that they should put it on hold until the following day. Sadly, that following day was not to be, and the collation was called off because we were informed by the police service that supporters of the parties were planning to besiege the police depot and to cause disruptions at the center, and we were advised to put it on hold. And so that collation is incomplete and we cannot declare an outcome. I must note that in the Ahafo-Ano Southwest and in the Ahafo-Ano North, as the collation on election day was also disrupted and no winners were declared. Those processes were incomplete, and until they are complete, the Commission will not be in the position to declare a winner. In Obuasi East, the collation center was attacked by party supporters, and the returning officer was threatened with an axe. His hands were lifted up, and he was asked to declare a winner when that was not what was reflected on the results collation form. Again, that process was not lawful, and the Commission would not uphold it. In the Okaigwe Central, I did mention that 110 polling stations results were used to declare a winner instead of 141. The Commission would not uphold that process. In the Ablekuma North constituency, 219 polling station results were used to declare a winner instead of 281 polling station results. The Commission would not uphold that declaration. In Tema Central, the DO again was threatening, and he was forced to declare results using 146 polling stations instead of 148. The Commission would not uphold that declaration. In Bono East, the officer was physically assaulted. In Bono East, in Techiman South, in the Bono East region, the returning officer and other staff were physically assaulted and forced to redeclare the results at gunpoint. The Commission, it's important to note that the collation process had not been completed. there also the Commission would not uphold those processes. In Domi Kwabenya, there's some contention with 3 polling station results, and the Commission is carrying out its own investigation with the 3 polling station results. I believe 367 of those results have been duly declared as legitimate. There are 3 results that are outstanding, and the Commission is carrying out its own investigations to allow it, to enable it to take a decision. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a nutshell of the issues outstanding in the 9 constituencies. We also call on the National Election Security Task Force to come together to put in place arrangements to ensure that our staff and our processes are protected and secured in a way that will ensure that the true outcomes of our processes reflect the will of the people as expressed on the pink sheets. We conclude by reiterating that as a Commission, our mandate is not to make anybody a president or a member of Parliament. Our mandate, as mentioned earlier, is simply to conduct credible, transparent and fair processes that uphold the choice of voters. The elections on the 7th of December 2024 is a testament of that assertion. We'd like to finally call on the citizens of Ghana to support us in our bid to carry out our mandate. May God bless all of you, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Thank you very much.
Is it possible that because you did not see through this Ken must go, that's why people wanted you out?
Well, let me not be hypocritic.
Yeah.
But pursued me in diverse ways after our advocacy.
Okay.
And that is for a fact. And let me put it on record today that even my life at some point in time was in danger.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
And I have suffered some ailment through the period, got treated, though was fortunate. And I thank God that I'm still alive. But I also thank the American institutions for providing me with some level of security support.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. But your government is in power.
It doesn't matter. It is the air that is blowing. The air doesn't know who is behind the air. So I don't know who is behind the air, but I have suffered a lot out of the advocacy.
This Ken must go thing.
It is not something that just passed. Somebody was hurt. And those people who thought that they were hurt needed to punish. And the kind of punishment that I went through, somebody is talking in the media and mentioning names that are correct. You call a doctor's name on air, it is correct. You call a hospital's name, it is correct. You call a treatment process, it is correct. You see, you call attempts at lifting me up from a hospital, it is correct.
But you have not stated the event. Was it suspected poisoning?
Well, that's what I was told, that I had some poison.
Okay.
I was told that I had gone through some treatment and I'm fine.
And now you're hale and hearty?
I am very fine.
But it sounded like a small project. You didn't even get him removed in the first place anyway.
Yes, yes.
It didn't succeed.
When you attempt to attack people's integrity, it's a dangerous, enterprise. So you have to be careful. And I've always been careful. If you talk to my PA, he tells you that I don't even eat from outside. It was just on the occasion that I...
You did once?
Once.
No, I'm not sure what that means, please. Because you're talking about what happened to you.
Yes.
You were on admission.
Yes.
At a hospital.
Yes.
And there were attempts to take you out of that hospital.
Yes.
For a better hospital or what?
To lift me from that place into, probably bring me to Accra. And we were warned that I should not go. I should not use that medium of travel to
Okay.
come to Accra. So my wife decided that and at the time I couldn't take care of myself because I wasn't that conscious to take care of myself. But my wife refused the offer, so I did not come. So I stayed there for close to 7 days, and somehow God worked miraculously. So I don't know how I came out. And you see, when I was taken to the hospital at 2 a.m. My PA, you see, I had talked to my PA, the last person, before I slept. When I started having the attack, I struggled to get my phone and call my PA because it was the last number I called. Mm-hmm. He came with the NADMO director in my village, the constituency, and they put me in a vehicle to the hospital, near the hospital. And this doctor was he's still my doctor. So he went there and he gave me. Then from there, I didn't see a thing until I heard a call, Honorable. I said, yes, doc. Then he comes, he says, I said, oh, it is daylight now. Mm. He says, this is the 3rd day.
Oh, I see.
So all the things that happened, I was told.
Yeah.
I was told about the attempt to lift and all that. I was told. But that is the end of the story because it got me to be careful now. So
I'm glad you're better.
Yes, I'm better. I'm better. Very well. I had circumstances that made it difficult for me to campaign.
Like what?
And like the whole party virtually in my constituency were against me, rather campaigning for the independent candidate.
As in your executives?
Yes. All my executives, all of them, except 1 or 2 or 3 of them. And the support from external forces that came, I couldn't, have survived them.
I mean, how is it possible that your own party was against you?
Maybe I got punished for being who I am. So people also thought that I was not as partisan as they expected. But
really?
That is me, yes. What is wrong for me, and my advocacy is not about political parties. In fact, I serve a nation, and my intention is to serve my nation. And if I want to contribute to society, I want to contribute positively to society, not to do the things that will otherwise bring me glory unduly and get society to suffer. No, I won't do that.
These external forces, are they within your party or outside your party?
The forces within the party are much stronger than the forces outside
the party. Okay, I see.
Unfortunately.
Who are these more powerful people?
Yes, but you don't know that I was an endangered species, that I ought to have been taken out at the primaries. When it didn't succeed, they said, by all means.
When you and your people wanted to remove Kelofurata?
Well, it is not
is that why people were chasing
something that we wanted to remove him. We thought that at the point in time, we needed a change in the finance ministry. Mm-hmm. So it was an honest appreciation of this situation. And the advocacy was planned, and I was the one chosen to do the advocacy on behalf of the group. You understand? So I became a target of attack because people saw me as being not responding to the expectations of my party.
But Kelofurata was indeed removed before your primaries.
Yes, but will they, forgive you for what they call sins of the generation? They won't.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
You see, they won't forgive you. So I knew the hands were chasing me, but I thought that I'd give it a try. I'll do my best.
Was there a lot
I have no regrets whatsoever for being the advocate on that occasion. I have no regrets.
Yakwaba Ediba TV SYZ Power 979 FM ni na affiliate stations ya etwehia ewo Ghana eye matama wodo edunsia ni nyina yekosremu atifi mantemo tamalia yedem ewo Kesmi 107.1 FM Bole ewo Savannah region yenkeligi FM yenuanamo wa 88 ewo WFM Boko eye source 100.1 FM Zabila Zabs FM kuremu ho Pusiga nso yenuanom Wingpan Sapa Wande FM na yenuanoma omonso ewo eye Volta Regional Capital ho omonso kuramo den ewo eye Global 105.1 FM yako bono eye Regional 90.9 FM ewo Nsoko Nsoma FM on Krankwanta Ibura half Regional Capital nso eye nananom 92.5 FM and Aduno FM so ewo eye Sankori Oti region stations mi ensa ne kuremu ene You want 7.7 FM okete krache. KFM o pasa and a boom FM ewo jiasikan. Yako a Central Regional Capital Cape Kuswa. Adom Sounds ekremo kotokoraba market. Live FM sukremo ewo Cape Kus. Yenu animo wa simfusu FI Live ewo Rich FM. Takrade Western Regional Capital West End 100.3 FM ewo eye Iziama Elembele ana takwa di Clodium sharp 106.9 FM London ye GFM radio Fire Life radio yenu anuma wa America mem ene enyasem ketua omoso etien ewo Apple 68 FM so ewo Virginia ensema yede eba no Jemesa de sanfu bi atodwa ya yebedi ho enkomo sanso na Freddy Blay ne ba ye friend say eye kwawo Blay wono so edemra asenesema wodi eye nyampran bi ewo eye Boteman ewo Nungwa ya obi asase 29 acres wabo awuremu a eja wode langas for any post for bi akwakogu ho na mobete pen na yenya ne tie se Safra di Blay ne ba koro na afa ne kwawo Blay no labadi ho baabi beach wonche ho baabi wa ha siesi ho power na free munsa power no me say ayedan afiri munsa na ene ensema ayede ebre na tiefo no ensem no mba ye hye pa labadi beach front ho no ye fro say eye polo club die Freddy Blay na wa free power oni power ne ba no ensem fu a wo di sabrate ni edi no ni nyina ho ensem ewa ha ensem fu a wo die ewo eye Boteman Nungwa ho mo bete ho ensem koto kasa akasa power no so se afiri mo sa ye ne wotumi ya ne kura power no enfa ho ni die Jemesa ene na akufu ado beye ye fa ho na apostle wo yedan ya wo be yedan ubejim yes akota de ne bodwe nyenya kire de yafa ba anyadan emo no meboa ansanfo a Jemesa ka kire Ghana fo any NDC fo awia wi no mo bete ho ensem semete wo mo me ba sisia Power to the people. Support from the 900 million angels at Ankolega Biga Mugabe Maase, the capacity man. Medabe Poso Maase, so shall say ewo. A power 979 FM so. Neja Mesuma Bisum. Ewa ha onime se reka hinyonano. Deputy CEO in charge of operations. Madam Munina Ase, Kenikolas, Madam Ase. Baby ayadu no. Ate se Jemesa. Basa ne sakasaka. Esi 2020 no opebi na so wonya huni de si otachima asafo yeku nipa mienu no Jemesa enye huni sesi amene o ekasai posifo a yedu omokogu baabi ho ye security zone dadawo a safe area a Tesano police training school ono post for withdraw post penny say ma withdraw sankofo ni nyina so bia every ho Jemensa say woni bambofo etinana do ne John Mahama omo intervene na momu no sa reconciliation na opasa oye no omo fa kokumase oh mami no obenya ne mense sana ana wo money post. How old is Jemensa? I'm checking the age, mami. Obuni say ye. Wada sumi yaso. Mo checking the age, mami. Production team. Nemi hu ni age ansa na makade emeka. Se mi hu obi o benya ne mense so menstrual pains ma. Ani odi sanfo sa. Ene misisi o mayase. Iti ano no wotumi ye bibia wo peso ye bia. Ana mame ne mani possible ne ha no. Wo free so my Ghana eye ne mame ne papa na oni ne kunu adia. Anu osode bia se ba beto abai eniama bebre sisiye enani abai press conference etinani ya issue statement yesi ekotwire din ya tali 1+1 yesi 20 ni abeka nwasem no aba no abekorete no okan semfo Jemensa obeda tie we dey some phone na press conference na we ye no some phone oka na sa media houses na ya bom pa ma ye madwene say mo ba ye janda mo ba ye pare fo adwuma mo nyina obi abeda wo Ghana ha ye etie Jemensa.
In spite of police presence at our regional offices, the collation process was once again disrupted and taken over by political party leaders and supporters, and the results declared for both constituencies without due process being followed. In the case of Okaigwe Central, a winner was declared without collating results from 31 polling stations. In the case of the Ablekuma North constituencies, a winner was declared without collating results from 62 polling stations. This is unacceptable. It is important to note that the declarations made by our staff were made under threat, and the Commission considers this as illegal. Those declarations, as well as others that have gone on in other constituencies, will not be upheld by the Commission. In the view of the Commission, upholding such unlawful collations and declarations will set a bad precedent for our country and set us back to the dark days. I don't believe that as a country, this is where we should want to go. What it implies is that anyone who has force or might can take over a collation process and declare himself or herself as a member of parliament or a president. As a country, we should not go down that slippery slope. We therefore use this occasion to humbly call on the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as well as our President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to intervene in this matter so as to ensure that the Commission is provided with the necessary security and protection to carry out its functions.
Very well. It is a for the Ababa to Jano. Mammy, we sabi if you are some winny be. Because we Jimmy Abakaso or Obama Medina Tem James, if you are some winny be. Nor they what the Ghana for any end this what the MB Akuma Edi Agro. But the person who know Obesian meter. The James a person who know says power and access sound. The James a person who know Obesian meter. Yes, Obesian meter. Do person who know Obehu. Yes, the James a person who know Obedan Obehu. Nancy Tama Sasa Kasaka Wenina Abasono. NDC Director of Elections Dr. Amane Boamane Penifo Omo call for a year park meeting emergency one. Say what say no be a problem we will be an vaso. Now no who can Jimmy Samuel say collation center now the bar police training school I say illegal no yan fanko kumase yan provide security man munafikini baga biga Jemensa yan fanko kumase Near Quaya Day, yes, which part of the constitution? And a chance say a 2-hour constituency be we are. Yeah, the court police training school and acquire a reconciliation. IGP knowing very well, say, illegal no, and nay boss of Wakasama would drop of phone in her. Baga bigger Jane Mansa. Who born dog? Who born dog? A friend of member Baba TSC from. A friend of member Baba TSC from. Baga bigger. A friend of member Baba TSC from. Yet na hoda. See I get to me way. It ever to me at that so that Jamesa like I say presidential results now me declare you know now me declare on the one distress it you know your term and I yes I got turn over for an inquiry day baga bigger Alhamdulillah Mame kwa man so na me deputy director of elections and IT remind this amanyoko me nua Dr. Rashid Tanko computer jojo komo computer ati aka makwa about the TVS was at 3 Power FM so en area
design
oba de na dom enne de engines na sorry jano wosoro de jemesa person hu no obehu e wo Ghana ha useless press statement about press conference no utie bi jemesa san fo abeka no wa check NDC fo abufuo Ghana fo abufuo no utie bi.
At that useless press conference, Mamokoye,
fantastic.
Should be dismissed with the contempt of deserve. Useless, useless, completely useless.
You do it.
Any sense behind this press conference. Sense behind like the men or a judge. The men are only the commissioners or only a judge.
Thank you.
So you're too about now the collation. Now problem about collation. But you mentioned over a correction. The courtroom.
Thank you.
Courtroom. So the Bia and Koya and young courtroom number, yes, they would decide whether the collation was correct or it wasn't properly done. But yet, you mentioned over time was there, and we will not accept it. We will not accept it. Or a judge. Or a judge. If somebody is having problem, my MPP no more court to come and say that those declarations were not properly done. Then we all take it on board. But you mention of it now. No, see, we won't accept this. We won't accept this. Or declare your mama. No. How many constituencies? 9
constituencies or declare your mama. Yes.
So that declaration, can somebody also say it was not properly done because 9 constituencies were not there? Not yet, okay.
Areas in Mobama.
And you don't know, say that it was there with 3 pinches. So if 3 pinches are not there, can't you declare the result? You declared your mama with that 9 constituencies. That one, you didn't see anything wrong with that. So we could declare now get 3 pinches. Who's you wait here to because there's no 3 pinches are there. Not there, of course. I got yam pretty collection behind yet.
Hey, NDC, when you die, more prema when you die.
Yam pretty collection behind you.
Ya 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years. Almost declare my NDC. Constituency none of kind of declare my NDC. So, Moon Penny, I'm court. And yes, you mentioned all the country.
Was it that donate your mama intervening now? Moon provide this case. Mokoya population of Kumase, or some Mokoya to Kumase, one a year.
Yes, he said, can't come up to for me. You can't tell any part, no more Kumase. Look, a 2 constituency there a week. I have no staff work. Any I have no any the explanation or more you. What I think they couldn't do the collation. Okay. So that one, if they are going to do collation there, yes, but we are asking them to look for original pinches. So move for photocopies and scan copies. Original copies.
Carbon one on a mope.
Carbon ones no. But what we come for photocopies. This the one are not on press. Once are not on press or someone or fast photocopies. And as I am but apart from that, Obuasi is any Dominic Quabenyate, Macenta, Ablekuma North, and Okato Center, Nina, or more declare my and the message you see to or you see to rest or your judge. Almost 5 evidence no comma judge, High Court judge, no more check whether those declarations were made under duress or not. And your mammy is mentioned over time. We know what they are doing for. Again, we need to almost pay almost boy entity because almost 6 years, 70, 80. Almost pay almost boy. No almost back a cracker for 90. That almost pay no yen.
Tennis more Dr. Mugabe Maase am calling for a emergency park meeting. My man letter cram the choir well free mumpo.
Oh, yeah. General Secretary Ban or signing letter. No. Honorable Fifukote, or you know, signing letter. No. In the heat of this problem, the truck letter no command. IPAC, emergency IPAC meeting. Then go to national. Get a drinking. Then we know the way forward, how to handle this matter. Or more responding. They've not even given a decade to respond to that letter. And about 3 press conference.
We see why CI 127 now. You look at 2024 elections here. And if on a chair say a year presiding officer will declare a year candidate be as a winner. Jane Mesa betimi atran kraka say saa nipa na declare as a winner no we ade no under duress na we ade no na nya ne pen wode ye nti eho no yes ankoye no foforo ana.
There's no law like that in CI 127. Law behind CI 127. They are operating on an illegal way. Winning now, okay, that's why I say the press conference is useless. Where did she get powers and okay? Which power is she operating on? To say that she can recall a constituency for recollation. She should tell us where did she get the power from? When a man power. Some of years are not 2020 we are about to know for you. What would you say 2020 and 2024?
Abra mo challenge
from sleep.
Fine, mo challenge Tachema South no. I don't know Jamesa can dey.
So see, they don't know Moko too. No, that the officer was put under duress to announce the results for ND. And no check. Oye judge. Oye judge to define this.
Eti enya dey amoba pre kuma se ne monko.
Nyanko eja. Nyanko check. Eja, don't spoil my mood this evening.
Mabunfu kakra.
Yes.
Etimon kwa.
Papa.
Etimon kwa.
Yanko. Takumasi ni anuka ya kanso mo yamba ho. Mo kumasi wonu. Etima saf any obuasi any hafano ni dia no mo fede mo ye ho. Aka ha. Omo se ombe ye aka. For constituency na wa aka ha. Ombe ye na gra. Ten no mo ye. Ye show mo bibi enura no. No mo nyina adwane. We won't allow illegality. The Constitution allows individuals to prevent illegality. If the state cannot prevent it, we'll prevent it.
Very well. Say power be your home, boy.
Say a fact, assembly for court, and yes, sir.
Modern injunction. Dabi, modern injunction. But what can be about injunction? I'm the toast. No, my man can be out to.
On can be out to.
So a lawyer, me boy.
Oh, a lawyer. So.
So a contempt of court, Anna. But for contempt.
We are going to, if they try anything, we'll cite them for contempt of court.
Dr. Rashid Tanko computer and area Power FM TVS was at any affiliate stations at Jashia Garden in Abadasi.
Listen me that.
Very well. Thank you. Well, baby, I drew no. Wamana, I say. Se said the obi afum na ya kwada sorry ye drew aya Labadi beach animu ha ye for say aya polo club for the blame ne ba ye for say kwa oblay wa ha se ye den esi ho he kwa oblay me ka kire power change media me send the boys bi ama ho anjes na ne ba be yo madwuma. Make sure say we move away from that place. Secondly, the tosumienu openya ya fa ne say eye misa Japan. On the Zoom line opinion, right? Thank you. Na say see awato be 12 years ago. Yes, ase ne wasam akọ eye high court. Wa win na akọ eye court of appeal. Na wasan 3 judges atras wa win. Sa ase no abrati e fa say eye kwa oblay. First wall papa ya to afa ne dan ho asase ni nyina ho nyina no makwadwiri first wall na gomo de langas ane post fo bi and I make out you say dan pare or dan pare to me say vu bia suppose for amugu hono I'm sending the money to them say suppose for na illegally yadima ko gusa ensase no suppose for no samo pa mo atade say mo be sha akoso a mo pa interdiction from serving for kono action me ha se aye adwuma papa ya for the say kwa oble for the blay bai wanam no gi amanfo sase and when you obi so lawyer bia one also share a year last commission ho and no mota na chi and no modin semfon. I'm sending the warning to you guys. Watch my lips mu hwemanim ye kwa oble sa 29 acres land na ewo boteman eye nungwa boteman nungwa ho no high court judgment to ho court of appeal judgment our ho stay away from the land and this stay away post for na muje ho no general educator wasidia stay away from the land one person be interdictewa we are posting here na nya legally say bia do in charge of operations and the makwa samakwa ya adwuma post for adwuma na nya langas adwuma na the post for you the outgoing IGP tienete me ye langas adwuma nya post for nya o madwuma no enkwafo de makwa gu wano mo advance mo ho and this contempt ebechemo mu stay away yentra wa masa abusua kitwa bi few family Freddy Blay baby ebebo bia wudi wom Freddy Blay ba na Freddy Blay ba useless ones mokura ma yeti se we no mokura mo sa de pafata mo mo se ade mo amaye se kwa mo sa de pafata mo na obi abo ne bra ade na sa 12 years ago na mo de na court na wa we ne na masa court of appeal na wasa we ne na we so papa powers and papa influence Freddy Blay our power we MPP former national chairman we board chairman we GMPC into a better mechi hey say me won say angels dey catch me say post for na mo nyina obi afa ne bag eko mo move away powers number mo na me na me dey mamo from the angels 29 acres land no mo stay away ataguliga biga say stay away period maybe am adwuma etina ma ya me chance won say mo da so ho na mo dwane na say me ya me chance na angels na catch me say mo ho mo bate pe meni wa wie enei Dr. Paul awaha ya ba be di nkomo ofri eye dreams fertility clinic ish fertility dreams fertility clinic na be possible na wasori awanom watch anum watch idi enema. Very well. Dr. Paul Mwakwaba.
Commander,
Dreams Fertility Clinic.
Commander, oh, special.
Me special.
What charge you too much?
So say me charge you Ghana, what's a Ghana di?
What charge?
One was say Ghana hano, am for din some phone ewa. To be akoto na asase. Me no nya asase asem I go to court. Na Ghana hana say what the asase asem kwa obi di wo akọ to awa no. No akọ petition ti just say wo hwem. Na wo de me kọ high court na me we no wa. Won kọ or the say court of appeal na won fa nkọ. Na wo dia wo
all right commander we that's
yeah be fertility
fertility we that's
wo say a man nyina wo bia ten so over beti dia na wo ma ye free dreams fertility clinic
right mama fancha e ma wa hwefo ne atiefo nyina dream fertility clinic dia ye can dreams dia na eye awo ho asem nkutu me pa che dreams ensa stroke dreams ensa koko dreams ensa honamoni yare dreams adwuma o ya ne se oba awo ho aye den awarefo awo ho aye den na awo no emba mesrew number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 me pa chew tie me ye wo yo ba wako hospital na doctor ka kire wo say o tube no ma block enti wo de wuntimi wo naturally unu kru ntimi ndama nsuo ni nko mu se ne oba bia fa ne yafuru no age se why IVF ana okwan fufuro bia so dia na wo se wo tumire ka ba dream fertility clinic say dreams ye honom na oba ne wumbu ne yese asay ana say tube no ayi nkosua no etufam no yese asay tube no asay enye yi ehope na oba ye ma tube no ye adwuma na wo ne ba number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 o ba ya ka kire wo se o fibroid enunti o fa ya nyinsan ya na say o fa nyinsan ya na say number no 0599 555 220 ufa nyinse ya na say ba ku mienu miensa enan akwala ne fibroid no edi aprapre wo awode akuru no mu a enuntu ye den a untumi emma akwala ne nyi sanse oxygen akwala ne hia no de anyi no oxygen na bi na fibroid na ono so abaye mojato da oni padua ni mu no ana honam tissue woni padua ni mu eno bi na ono so otwe dreams ye hospital free UK ni New Zealand abrochi memu abagana na nye chemical adro mu yusu eye organic medication nuani nuro ena ye dia solve amanfo problem ewa abrochi memu a doctor abeye adwuma 25 years ago na oba na okono abehia amanfo golden tulip na wa hwe wa momaduro na omo ho ato omo no mawo na wako ene amanfo akofa na ba obi na koji ba bia ma doctor say doctor bra betina Ghana ma ebre Ghana ma e de awo ehu eku omo ho ebi ja ware obro mo mre nso ye ebi no ma toba ha ebi no ma ni nji waware mu ene dreams ama bedu Ghana brochi memu utie mi a fa number na edigu screen ani no ana utie on radio so a number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 ana 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 me pacho timi biu oya babawa oya young girl ebi krompa ye wo bepem 20 25 30 40 years wo de wo nye brother ye fa ne premature menopause se wo mre nso se wo betwa bra na nso wo twa bra wo bra wo mre nso ye ebia ukoye operation bi ebia ukoye fibroid operation ebia ukoye abortion bi ade changes aba menstrual cycle ni mo enkoyie eba ba ko pa emba bio ebi wono kura ba ko age say next 3 months 4 months and na be say hunu bio ubedu dream fertility clinic and patcho no no to nchia 3 weeks I was say wo bra no eba naturally 4 to 7 days no I was say unso obu hunsa na de ba ko ye fe wo dreams ni say ubedu dreams a oba wanya 55 years wanya 45 years for number no 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 but you timi oba watcha bra naturally unya 45 years na utwa wonsa utwa bra enye bone eno de enim se nyame nyansamu sa nete na se wodu sam pempen so na wo pa wo na unya awo a me pacho bra dream fertility clinic ubedu dream fertility clinic within the first 3 weeks na obeba honom no ebe mu woduru ama wasa ye bra biu wanka wotwa bra na yenimu sense se wo san e bra biu no dreams nko abetima reverse back o menstrual cycle no ama wasan asan aye bra biu na oba wonya ye bra pa na ebra ni koyie pa e kire se obema okita powerful and oye potent bema ojan na so no onu unya hie mu okwan bia so so betimi awo ade bia si ukwan ma wo yakoba bia ka kire se bibia ye fe no unexplained infertility number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 frenama ni sesia Dr. Etwen otiu nipa bibiri ho nipa bibiri akwama dance aba se nemre mu pa wo na wunya wo na waproba ha anase wunhwe dreams achi kwan dia na mze wa na umpese obewo uyo ba sani ma wako onukuru mako hospital ya ka kire mo se oba no okay be ma no so okay your friend unexplained infertility mo jono ho amonti ase there is no explanation to your problem obedu dreams fertility clinic ampa cho ye be ma unro ye be hwew abrofo nkwa de twa scan wo ho but enye bibidro enye nwuranwura enye chemical enye orthodox organic medication if in New Zealand abrochi many UK near the aba we obey my say we impotent obey man and I say and so if you home ban holding war form and now the reaction war form intimi ngina yie and I say etwa intimi nku abu bia me patcho ngu me mani mu ase dreams buy me magina mo na so me srew e ya abrochi mamu ne the aba Ghana UK adwuma na doctor ya na ne wa ba Ghana ono ankasa yo ba na ukom wakobi mu pen na ne wa fa no wa fa ne ba uhwem a entenase ema awo ho sem ema wa ba mu mbu bio sese etu atwa aduro ho unya nhia wo doctor na unya nhia ukunu papaya ayo sa ware enye ana ware enye de unya nhia ukunu na se ukunu ekoyi manu a uka ware se ware enye de pe no ripa ne buafu o se unya nhia ukunu papa unhia doctor onimo yare na no nti na ogusu a wode ne na ja matrama koi ne bra doctor ni o two problem na se Dreams Fertility Clinic e Tema Community 22 number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 389 0597 225 388 0597 225 389 and 0597 225 388 and 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 obema n'intimi sorry obema yeso we impotent obema wo low sperm count obema wa hoden wo fom wo mpam wo premature ejaculation unyan ko park ne so yempo player yenya mfa onko park no so so ahye go me pacho e wo so ko park so ansa na ho asane ho obi wo madam fu bi wo so ne yere di agro no a obekọ na yo wajem me pacho memma ni si bio park we yengina so di agro nche eni ti commander abetrasi na me ka kire onyina ne say Dream Fertility Clinic e hope e na wawo ho nsem no beduru a onsan fa nko ba bia bio amanfo awo afom ho form ba ensida the potency rate of Dream Fertility Clinic is 95%, compare far better than IVF. Intimen ko twesika bebre enu kurambo bi wa ba yenye yi tu be do dreams a ebe fa ama won so wawo afa ho afa oba medi ma asem kwa wie number no 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 anase 0597 225 389 last one 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 me pacho onso wato diaper manfo ache wato soap manfo ache onso bra dreams now see into bedin 2025
very well. Hi, TVS was at Power 97.9 FM. Sesia me no kasei. Security has be any JMS and AU meetings sesia. Sesia ya kasei. And just no monitor meeting no de moka nyina. And just no funny nyina eba. Power to the people. Baby, Mosha Muye meeting no JMS aya press conference ni wie ya no meeting bi kwasu sesia. Meeting bi kwasu sesia. Asobofo no omo ewo ho 900 million angels no omo ho ya omo NG Gabriel ni timi omo monitor bibia. Sesia eye dia meeting na moye. Eye dia meeting na moye. Ana hwan ana so mo samonye sa meeting. MP elect for a year pro is me brother ba kope amoku adwuma mechiawo e wo pro is alaji wo so mechiawo na ene mo bate honorable Lord Boam enka MP elect pro is na mo besan ate senior political analyst tiedini ye senior political analyst Alisa Tahiro Nelson and then bonus say boom uppercut said the Jeff Furniture Azuma ye Jeff Furniture Sydney right ya dan wa ba simetri mo na afia be sinkonya na ye de aka nyina so atamu sa James ade o de ni de mu asem. Welcome back from the commercial break, live on TVSYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our affiliate stations across the country. At our colleague Mugabe Maase, the capacity man, the fearless one. Mena metia kwenye kesi eno echi. Sesia miti koso. Miti koso sesia Jemesa. Any security mpanifubi. I will not mention their names, but they know themselves. Ede meeting na muni Jemesa is sesia. Mo ba kwaye mo kwasheshe kulululu bi. Kuma obi akwaya reconciliation bia wo kuma si o yabani ato awie ye declare a winner. Na sa won ti ase na de o declare e be bright no. All my declaration ni to si ne kon so ana. The o declare aya baba Sadiq no na ye de tuo esiniti so. The o declare elikpili makurugu no na tuo sini kon so. Say Jimmy me to sabi o say Jimmy Sam no munya aka na nya ti o. Enough is enough. Nonsense no. Enough is enough. Honorable aya Lord Boam me mo akwaba.
Mejo so many.
Bi aboko there.
I'm Adaroma.
Pro is to say
the capacity man.
Me no. I saw me can say Obaba Parliament.
Yo,
Maganjiro.
Muga. Mama mfa konya wesu na me.
Ba mama ne se mentia mum.
Yo.
Asi kone.
Yo.
Wo mem Odumase.
Okay. Me je na so.
Otwe bi nkwan. Kone woni wura Thomas Echiamu.
Yo.
Fantastic. Papa na be MPO.
Fufuo na ekwedi ya.
Fufuo na ekwedi ya kedi asem.
Kedi asem ba.
Wa fa hu aba be di MPO ka se di agro. Capacity. Ma le sanso akwaba. Bi abako there. Looking good.
Nyame keke. Me election no me there's no time to celebrate. I me home family because Juma that JM so no.
See a buano.
See a buano and from all ahondi bia you will bia see the buano.
The buano manaso city. Senior political analyst.
Mugabe, and like I said, the drama never ceases to flow. Fantastic. This is John Dramani Mahama, the candidate the NDC presented. Never in the history of Ghana's political
fantastic vice.
Seen such a result.
Fantastic vice.
What a turnout for the man. Yeah, fantastic vice presidential candidate, first female vice presidential in Ghana. Yes, she taught me at the university. Now, me Katire will say she will show a difference. Look at her campaign. She appealed to the women and the girls. And they resonated with her. On only policy back one can see women's development banking. Mugabe, there'll be a difference in the lives of our mothers and our sisters when that bank comes. Because, yes, and I make an end the party itself, the NDC. All over the country. Show more candidates. Gentlemen, UTI. Why no fair? Na nuham. Didn't wear DMP no.
Lord Boam. Yes. Lord.
The party presented solid candidates all across. Wow, show me how. Ablekuma Central, where come on, 12,333 votes.
Difference.
Just with 40, we entered with 40. Now we are 12,000. 40 last time round.
2020, yes. 40.
By then, you trim
12,000.
12,000.
Honorable Lord Bama, and son of our executives, and also they are not voting it saying.
Muga, on the vote, no, it was overwhelming. The win was overwhelming.
Some predicted, man.
Yes.
And a broso.
Because total voter population of 53,000. Not turnout, 31,000, 32,000. I say, Nipa metwa banekese.
What?
It is general across the country. It tells you, say, Amambo now cost Nipa domino empeneso. As for my paba wo kabima mika bi amambo. To the point to say, ya ye wo mujidie na ye pia beto aba e de ama NDC
amano change, you know.
Yes, ye pe change. And I believe this change Ubeu said the next elections no turn out no be ekese.
Congratulations.
Because Amanfo Ubeu said indeed ya adwuma. Now out of this turnout no a gap of almost 12,000.
We are then
between many MPP.
And gap no saying
12,000.
Net that saying.
Net hopefully it was 62%. And I'm moving cost 64%.
Good.
And I JM the cost 74%.
Fantastic.
So it tells you say Ejumano, even though I'm planning say I'm fine independent be but in spite of that,
the independent realm.
It's here apart from MPP NDC reason independent be realm.
Wow.
Say over Seniama.
Wow.
And so pro is for Nyaminshamu.
12,000
gap. 12,000.
Not just a wo Latif who bought 12,000. Now Lord so bought 12,000.
Yes, and because the campaign strategy across the whole nation, it was rhythmic with the NDC.
And also young, energetic. I mean, guys, I will be parliament in 2025.
Yeah. No, but that is where the world is going.
Yeah.
That is where the world is going. If we ask baby econo, the world belongs to us. Moga enchebia enkokrafo ni nyina on retirement. The country will belong to the young men. And that is what JM is doing. Was here mabunu no kwan so that they can also explore. What the oral committee and look at who is leading the team. It tells you there's so much confidence in the youth. The people of Ghana are going to give the youth that power to do what they are supposed to do. Now, we want to tell the people of Ghana we are not going to disappoint. Because who baby a youth anymore. The future belongs to us. In the next 8 years, next what two about man broso, what two about one who say party be na eden. Baby so it tells you say the NDC as a political party, we are ready for what is ahead of us. Ghana former omakomana. Nipa bebresu ena de omanya kwa kodri ena ye beden kwa na economy na peja ye beden ye minianum Ghana beyeye. Ghana will rise again. And we are telling you that be patient with us. Be patient with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Obeye niema ebinsi wo kromu hada.
So why you be paying?
Why you be there? Eti niema wo obeye no. The people themselves, omo na beka say NDC amanyo komodwene nipa ho.
Very well.
And then your constituency. Yes, me kasanwe mrekwa menda me constituency for ase.
SMPP for so to abama opa.
Oma ya ade ama mani age. Na sani je no, I promise them say we will deliver. Enye kasa keke. Yenya nso me in. And so and then 3 days. Now me hold a very big stakeholder meeting. Ye say a great adwuma na make no. Ye beti mama aba emfasoama ye area hofo.
So enam
ye won so your island kese pa along the voter lake. Ofa voter lake no so the largest man-made island awu Accra town sa na efre ho no. Ewo Pro East. Which is about 50 minutes boat ride from Yeji, the district capital.
So was bushmeat ho Mokuya.
Mokuya so we pe bushmeat. Eti Mugabe Maase. Nyame sure mo. The omaya ma me no, we will never disappoint them. In fact, utimo say akoye noboa. That very day empanyifo emrant obi awrafie mu a no wayi nipa no afamoto. Nyame na metofu. Omo hu say eye communal labor. Say a few way was a NDC winning. Now what you say win across said the political senior political analyst can across the country. You could see that the movement for change was all over. People were yearning for that change. And now me will commence program so. And the MPP person or two say Ghana for new alternative into no matter Obama NDC. And I'm so really is that what you are saying? Some me could do my cotadi. Now the way me who say M1 now we be boame a mini alternative. That is the alternative. Ghanaians feel the alternative, and the alternative is the NDC, which we have given to the people of Ghana. We will never disappoint them. My regional executives, Nyamin Shamo, a year regional chairman agenda 1111. Papa manage no so what the chairman style be abi
ntimoje say
ya 11 seat ni nyina
ana o mase chairman say
eno dem ye beba honom na ye ma meje mensa e bia na
MPB din omwa de kra no minister for labor and employment relations
akosa na
baby wadi MP achepa o bronga afu region oba
baby wo no ye Bono East
me ho ye Bono East
but how so me bomb isa me go there me
11 ya
ji only there Bafu ewa
Millicent abona hwe
ya winning no
Millicent abona
omunipa pa no omunipa
Ignatius bafu
yeah oni bi sia o TV program so onim say me na me banka
omba
nam sia o man so ampa so wonim me the terror in me I'll shake you up mon kan no kra mo nam o man no mu a ya mam opportunity mo
terror
yes I'll shake you up o man e o dia na me catch me free fee ba no me the ado dankwa me man France for baby or be ado calipo say calipo price na emra form emra well lusu aka how many days what fabo e power that got to know if that what fabo okay o ba break me 8 democracy ebo no ni ado dankwa mean people democracy ebo no ni go
dead body
sure over what dead body
hand over power to
we will not even invite him on 7th January. He's not invited to the program. His power ends on midnight 6th January 2024. Mugabe will be inviting him. Mo inviting him. Me kwa to ball ho. So ni say be two ball dada.
Oh dabi.
Omba ho, obehede ho. Ode minja ho no. Ode oni ma twa side. But see to know, see I'll break the 8. Democracy ye nyina kakra. Obi somu a no de akoma ni nua. Obi somu a no de akoma ni nua. Wo ba ya, wo be bu o man ni basabasa. Aye your man send out here, you criticize people, you set standards.
And then another agenda.
I know, but the victory, that's what I'm telling you, it didn't just come, Keke Mugabe. I see a Mugabe Maase. It didn't just come. The people were tight. No, percentage is a real or no kasani super daddy.
Susuka on a James Abetime Ada, sorry, Zabia and the many person about because
Mugabe, I can make up a problem because Dr. J. Carlo Tefie. I can make the papa fear me. Ah, Opa. Timensa, come back with daddy papa fie.
Wo ba ko da won keke.
Yeah, now pa, na ka bedi.
Muntitire.
Dabi o, enye nu bi na make. Me the boys be call her say, "O ma sum do more man mu a." Yes, we ma papa nda. Because the adwuma ma say ye na sum dwembra ya to aba na wie. Baby ya pronounce ni ade.
So on security has meetings.
Dabi empre, sa recollection, o court. Teach them the right thing. Let them go to court. That is why the judges are there. If they feel appeased and they feel that they have been cheated and the coalition was not right, they should run to court.
MPP candidate Ben Ako James Wako Kacha say one tears always. Is it my cookie? Junior,
I don't pray. I had time. The country won't wait. What Pejawa Betty Sam? I'm telling you. I'm saying the elephant. Mugabe, the elephant has been cut to size. What do you say? It has been cut to size. What do you minister? Yeah, you chomo nam. Now, some catchers said they'll go back to a Dubai days. And you finally are home. About 38.6 something. I know you're 92, 96 average between Kufuor and Dubai. Once a Kufuor endorsement, you know, and I can't afford the percentage. Now, my Baomiano 38. Omusuba dead, you are Bemu. They were overhyped. And I know it's incorruptible. This is an economist. Given 8 years, you see the turnout for the people. Omuchamu 41%. Wait, our investor of Cape Coast and resource in Yamae. And Yamae, over there, 41%. Why you cry? I don't pay. I don't do. Honorable, why you? When to me, I do over my baby. Oh, why we? Because now, everybody some I don't know. 8 years, super breaky. Democracy, yeah, crack. Government is a continuum. Yena for mobino. Would you also penetrate? Would the Bema candidate? Ah, there be. And there's all my shaking and Casanga.
Executives.
Yeah, Name can say me regional chairman. Chairman Star BAB.
Star BAB.
Chairman Star BAB. Also on Tokano, Star BAB or the Bebo MPP for. And I'm Panso. Star BAB. Wabo move from first and 8-3. What do I say?
8-3.
No more kita 3.
Say 11.
Is 11-11? Ya jini nyina.
11-0.
11-0.
12-0.
Come form team.
Na uni. As the PSC ni de be my original chairman. Why ade? Oni ni team eye Kofi landlord. All the regional executives. In fact, me and Kasa omo free Far East wo. Omo kan mu boom. Eba all the Far East constituencies are pro East kan. Ye da omase vice chairman ene Raf. Ene nkrofo ni nyina mean me bobodi but omo ya ade ama na efe. Omo kire odo. Ena constituency executive me chairman 1, chairman Peru. Sa branch no. Je oye adwuma ora.
Amaku adwuma so ye.
O boy adwuma papa. Amaku adwuma de. Na ni agesa nti wan se na hu adwuma wa finisa
alaji bi na me na
kasa. Yes. Omo ya de. Na ni nyina na say confidence omo nya wo yimu. Omo ya adwuma ma nipa pia beto aba no. Ye da omo se.
Bi so be ware bi aka.
Nyame enhira omo. Na yenim se ba bia ya dru no. Eye ba bia enye ahomje adwuma. Yasi adwumanim yensi nsuo ansa na yaham, and that is what NDC will stand for. Yensi nsuo ansa na yaham, ya roll sleeves ne danda, all hands on deck ye adwuma no. Na menim say yen swear in enye inauguration ye bibia enye after 7th no, the people will begin to feel the impact of the NDC and its youthful exuberance ye dey room. So they are going to see the dynamism ye dey ba be ye adwuma dey Bunu East as a region, all the MPs in and now Ghana as a whole, they are going to have that impact in the overwhelming majority of the microcosm. Your war parliament, MPP. Omuka yeni is that minority.
Second deputy speaker across the board.
Minority independent.
Eti the can say omo ankasa hu
show of their character.
Omo ankasa hu say the akono. Afi wo kasa so 4 years is not far from now.
Sure.
4 years is not far. They said they say eba be for
media no na
media no. Ono ti say sika man microphone ni ade unti semi ankofo.
Sifa kama mo.
Wow, what mo di omo to boards ni ade so mo omo nko di dan ni ade.
Na kama me kama.
The one kasa na say
na media one hu dey you mo.
Eti me can see aseda no. Me da omo nyina ase. Na me region, me constituency. And na media for almost so Lord Boamasne. Me can the capacity man.
Jatana.
Waboy jumani nyina. Waboy jumani nyina. Mugabe Maase, nyame nshira. Me
so happy for you.
Unim fufu na yekodi ye na the same by and also na the victory na. Me da mu nyina.
Asa ode fufu de be kan wase ma.
Team TVX YZ4. Nyame nshira. My idea both mekaita manso yiri fa pro east and Ghana nyina na wusuma on crop mo ba yeji on be fa nsum sanema we nyina no the people appreciated it omo hu say ye enam so and as ade ne buy and they rewarded me with votes. Some villages no mo ye involved ni nyina no. Let me tell you, at a point the independent candidate onya one ewo hono onya one baby onya zero.
Say me kra me bejo ni ko
onya zero
be fire ko island
na o ye MPP ni na wo so wo ye batoni wo ye eve enti ni kromfo beto ama no those areas ni nyina moboa me ye adwuma me wini ho nyina. In fact out of 115 polling stations emu 7 pen man win.
Hey,
what? Emu 7 pen.
You work very hard on the ground.
105 emu 7 pen.
Branch chairperson.
Wifey me kan ma unim wifey adwuma wo ye at any point in time be ebekọ aduane wo ho at any point in time
traveling from Kumasi to Yeji.
Interestingly all the big men, all the dignitaries from university your constituency nyina wonu aduane ma teams ni nyina
ma mo sinitwafwe
omu nyina oba obe park say adaje ni ho eti bia nipa 100 no park o maduane na o modeko and wifi nyame nshira say what time a church nyina park
apia stadium
menu enra me ni sia okuma ase e da na se apia over apia ba bia wo bia
apia waja aseda na ma
da bia aseda enye
apia aseda di minim
me apia wan fan man assignment wan yam
me ambeje
no me so ye nya o ba kra ni ne betra
me do mu nyina
is a good man.
Security services ni nyina Mugabe me do mu nyina say a day before the elections we went into a crunch meeting with all the security couples and I be one omu nyina na nsema me de to for omu hu say ne ani abre nti omu ye ma bibia nso ye kama divisional commander, district commander, prisons commander and omu nyina omu bo adwuma nyame nshiro mu nyina eti pro is Yadamasia and Sanda.
We are MP elect Honorable Lord Boam. Makai Masemo, Mayametias, Bibiabe. More, Ansan, your best started. You say James and the neighbor, you may be. No, by meeting no more, you know, I bet be a free moment, my age and me catch a moment security meeting no money James you know o pese o dija e jana no pese to ma nyakopon to nsugu so a hwe ansi no o pese o dija to man no but enta o man no dom premo ene sa anusirifo wi on enta o man anusi makekwe junior man anusirifo wi yenta ho e ma fanyo markets anusirifo wi ene o munni power mutumi nasa James ayenti ensafo de atodwa.
In spite of police presence at our regional offices, the collation process was once again disrupted and taken over by political party leaders and supporters. and results declared for both constituencies without due process being followed. In the case of Okaigwe Central, a winner was declared without collating results from 31 polling stations. In the case of the Ablekuma North constituencies, a winner was declared without collating results from 62 polling stations. This is unacceptable. It is important to note that the declarations made by our staff were made under threat, and the Commission considers this as illegal. Those declarations, as well as others that have gone on in other constituencies, will not be upheld by the Commission. In the view of the Commission, upholding such unlawful collations and declarations will set a bad precedent for our country and set us back to the dark days. I don't believe that as a country, this is where we should want to go. What it implies is that anyone who has force or might can take over a collation process and declare himself or herself as a member of parliament or a president. As a country, we should not go down that slippery slope. We therefore use this occasion to humbly call on the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as well as our President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to intervene in this matter so as to ensure that the Commission is provided with the necessary security and protection to carry out its functions.
Abodamsem. Alessa Kajagumnenko.
Yo Mugabe, where the Amaminda and this impending for us near Jumadin Omoye victory aba, where you're overwhelming in America. The drama never ceases. The candidate John Dramani Mahama, with his experience, near the vice running mate, and now the first female, then this is always the first. Your manifesto, resetting Ghana, that did the trick. Then the 24-hour economy, that one led the people. Inti Nyamini Danasi, at the end, Yato Abayi, Electoral Commissioner, we are returning officer for presidential elections. Ubana Obeka say we are being hobium. Opa yen check the history of Ghana's elections. Oh, now Mugabe power. I've been affected so many times when I come and sit here and I talk about people who I went to school with or people who were my seniors in school and other things. They think that I'm here and it is out of hate that I speak about them. But it is not so. And time, power is transient.
No, you were senior school.
Oh, I'm saying 2 years. I was in Achimota Primary. She was there too. So what are we talking about? Young cry Achimota Primary cry. I did say there person did two John Mahama and him say yes no. Ombesi school no for from my. Use Cocoa board scholarship. You know. Okay. Somebody jamu this primary school. Since I know there. And I make us say, I mean, I will not glorify. What you say? And I in school no. We have always said. I was talking to somebody that this one, if you look at it, it is John Mahama's second coup d'etat. Once I watch on the book, first coup d'etat, the tsunami with which he came to power. You understand? Now, me the Emi yase jimensa pese yedi yanu ebe kanu at this time. Emi ya
returning officer.
Hey, one kasa ye no
for presidential.
When you mention John Mahama as the winner, you say it is finished. Kasa ben biom it is finished biom na wasa kofa kasa wetria wasa be sinto. One asuma. Are you the returning officer for those constituencies? Well, nipa pentokwa say no Jinipa. You are not the returning officer. In fact, the law does not give you permission to do what you are doing.
Illegal.
It's illegal because they are returning officers for those constituencies. And you, as an electoral commissioner, you have to stay neutral. If the people are aggrieved by the action of your people, they go to court. And then they come and seek, evidence from you, your outfit, to go and make their case. So what is your case here? What is the essence of the court after elections? Please.
That man go there, okay.
Yeah, Mugabe, me say Miss Reno. Me fere ni pa, me show ni oti ni suni there. First no person dey ban there. We you bet tian ba ko pe.
On top regi papa nse.
Mugabe, Miss Re papa because and I mean why? Dampari, me be police me be taxi driver me fire. Who Dampari o kan fo pa na me ni argument. Kan fo ni say or your driver ni. Nti se si anama discipline ama NTT di for no omo ntaki omo kwan so te say first na kakra bia ne achi omo ne ade and an kan titi motor court no ne ade into difference kakra bem when am say me dampare dey me dey kele with IGP dey me nim fa ade wow say see ano who dampare usuba na opese o dead no enu ni kele with sem na ye ka no
I withdraw the man from a year
he is the head of the security task force of the elections say a bibi to some kai say bibi to obia even if one person dies or a Pentecost he has to resign
nipa 5 in a year.
He has to resign long time. Says all gratuity. Crown first can mass uncle for Nebusha for no mundi. He should be honest with him. So be catch now. Now what's what? Na Jim Mensa. Look. Mundi muhuni
police training school.
Mundi muhuni kakra. Electoral Commission we shall see no. Oh, near what Josiah Boatin. Na no draw no power. They came, they saw, they conquered. At the time, even military time. Now Rollins war, CA, jibe, opaque ballot boxes. There was understanding after elections. After the presidential polls are called, there's nothing you can do. If you have a disagreement, you run to the courts. The historical antecedents are there and there are many and must be followed. What is informing this one?
Declare results.
Yeah, declare results.
Was a pink sheet, no.
How? Young Sankotra baby. What is look, the international community any can know. Some of us when you before bar. Whoa, who does he affect?
Go to their door.
Who does he Mugabe? Who does he affect? The before bar. What are you boiling? The thing is over. The fire has been quenched. John Mahama has won the election.
And this
has stretched to this.
And this is the injunction.
Like a court.
Can't press conference. One can't. Injunction.
Useless. No. Why? What is it? Me no. I'm ashamed at some of these things. Sometimes, wow. Osan yen training. In train for no yen time opportunity war national politics money ade. You fly check around. The averages of Ghanaians, Ghana people is very small. Osan your bar. So we expect you to put a certain leverage to your public outings and the things you do. Now, want to me nya won say we Mugabe Maase obi because who see one no. Daddy, a man be full crowd am in casem.
Manipos acheno.
Daddy, enya ye juma no hu na menopause be chi no wo ho ye tia
manipos na acheno.
Tia ne kai man car fine police we good fear on.
Manipos acheno why stress.
Mugabe pa ade say no money that so. Breaking the hate. Look at the money. They starve this nation. The hotel. So sika omu this year.
Hotel na so wasi ni. Yatete ese wasi e wo cantonment.
Awo bisame.
Ai.
Asa man dey mo ba na ma be teacher man na sa ase ama. Property owning. Na ma mo bia bi no mfa. Nti
the woman is not happy.
No. This is not the mood of the country. We are planning to go for handover on the 7th January. Yeah, sure we are looking forward. Nyoma esi wo man no a sesi a ye sha mnemu ajo mama e ba betwe efra mnemu dia bakunkonso. We are all looking to put our shoulders to the wheel. And this is what we want to do. No, we will not take our energy there. That's what I'm saying. The international committee must seize people like this and their families from living back into the airport. They must seize them. And also you are not the returning officer for those
conferences. It's not your job.
It's not your job. Why? Those returning officers, you can send them queries as many times as you want. And you as the electoral commissioner, you can decide to go to court and go and be evidence or witness for the MPP candidates who have lost. We don't care. I will crowd me the two-thirds majority. Your mama must use it. Must use it. Such threatening characters in national life. We have to re-advertise the position again. I'm telling you, I'm a young man. The sentiments in the public is not good about it. What you say?
So my petition,
yes, all those positions must be re-advertised.
Chief Justice, no say your petition. Also, money tranche.
Dynamic say, listen, yes. If you look at even the captain of the Supreme Court, they see a captain, not more than 11 or 9 judges. No more bimba, no judges being begu or keke. What do they know? Common sense here alone. We don't need many of you to be there. It's common sense. The petition,
president. Your petition be FOB was a penny. Your manipano stay.
Nipananka in decency should step aside.
Yeah, now
in decency say me booming.
Step aside. Yes, indeed.
So step aside. And see this. Ya tissue ya petition for tissue. Unya me na make no to test majority enya djuma na
be so
fear. Omu him handkerchief say yes.
Me say second deputy ko ni say MPP fo ninya. Your independent candidates be o. Ba ko na Afran place ni o.
That you free
Afran place
anyway. Obunyina
you bet me am obi a. You have my independence ni nya.
Mugabe, inti me say omo Benji Mensa no. Omo kan kire no. Nku Charles Mensa. Dr. Charles Mensa. Me ka kire wo yire no. O man adwuma de de share ni sa wawie. Ono akasa ba be press conference at Diasi. O say it is finished. Ebia no so da isi ebe yi na di. and I be no can say it is finished no me ma unfa sem foforo bi ama baby all corner a gray area ya declare our constituency that she has no territorial jurisdiction going to those constituencies to recall the election or to recollect. If those people don't understand that they have lost, the best place is to go to the courts. Courts no so and that's the decency of democracy. Remember a new situation. I'm saying this is historical. This is the first time an electoral commissioner, after the national elections have been called at the presidential level, will go and sit down and go and bring cobwebs from parliamentary issues at various constituencies, of which she is not returning officer in those constituencies, and bring them up as if it is a case. No, this is not about the presidency, madam. It is not about the returning of the presidential election, Madam G. Mensah. It is as simple as it is. The returning officers are in those constituencies, and they have done their work. If you don't agree with them and you think you supervise them, you can call them to query. And I'm saying if you have evidence to go and support anybody, go and support those who are aggrieved when they go to court. That will be
24. Bawumia claims NDC's ownership of key media houses put NPP at disadvantage.
Oh, Mugabe, no sika no spending. Allegedly, sika say the man Alotejo Corps say 5 million Ghana cedis.
Don't find
the Uncle Chema Central Regional Communicators. Mu sika. More staff system no of the money, thinking that on election day when you come and give the money as a punchy.
But to do a COP, but to do retired.
Yes.
Former Director General said, "They say Mugabe, I'm enjoying the show."
You must enjoy it, sir. I salute you, sir, wherever you are. You people must bring your expertise from pension to come and help them.
I'm going CID boss, no for Stina, no.
Yes.
Or has interest in handing over.
Mugabe, no what to be that. Say, oh my, look at the state capture that went on. Mugabe, me have said it. The oral committee must do a decent job and a clean one for Ghanaians. So I'm saying no more him handkerchief because to me the laziest guy. One of the laziest guys in Kufuor's government. Jay Kufuor na catch one one garden say me boa no so boa. Or see the laziest, the two laziest people in his cabinet was Nana Danko Kufuor and then Osafo Mafo. Mubaya happen no for the senior minister. Now so abetra no so akofane ma. No for our cousin Kenofoyata. Onu so akofane squad e de omoba Kelly Gadgetpo. You fi grant Reverend Obama Tete. Albert and Comfortocran and studies were confirmed free data bank or the Omaba. Loan be about GBR, no any insurance company, not the Trevor Trevgani, not the Nako insurance scandal. Yet you want to be a share in 8 years. Everybody was watching in awe.
Look at what
watching in awe. They stole all our money.
Look at what Kwabli is doing at a year Boteman.
Yes.
Nunguaho.
Yes.
Zoom line of Papana Sasi. 29 acres and why they Wakofa. Papana Kokot. 12 years ago, and what was as you know,
just one.
Wako court, our high court are winning. More than I call a court of appeal were winning. 3 judges at Nassau are winning. And they who is super powers. Freddie Blay. As a supposed for any langas a kuguha. Would you papa no fence in a day? A good form.
Mugabe, how many days Naka? All these things will turn. It will turn, I'm telling you. How many days Naka?
Yes. Oh, a yellow body beach in front to Obey. When you
now, baby, I'm firing squad, no crazy and no crown. No, baby, the dear champion, Mumoja, Mumoja, who small boy will also turn out their resort. Wakasanka, who someone for because a champion, one yapon, Biani didn't go from Senia didn't go from. So, who check a pa. You did not to a champion one. I swear. Young cannibal bedroom. They captured the state, they stole everything that belonged to us. The citizens were hungry. On election day, they brought the money out and shared it. But we were wise. We took the money. It was our own money. Yes. I see me pan Electoral with 5 million come Electoral
allegedly.
What they allegedly in America. Media houses. Me Alistair Nelson, Mimbra Wafa said I don't like your politics. No, yes. And look at what they put them. Unintelligent people. They are unintelligent. It's public display. You can see it. Maybe I'm a catcher. Me catcher so no ninya a friend Allegro. No no from no ni madie. Now we do know Sebio. No want to be notified baby. It's be ma obi be ha obi. Embe ye kuntan kire oh sisifia no mo ye kuntan sem no. So na koka wa sem no.
Sisifia bites
aba.
O man be no.
Mugabe ukoka wa sem no. Na wo di asa. Se me catcher say wo pese wo sa oh. Ye wo primary school ni e kire asa. Saturdays e dey go entertainment. Me dey into there bi o. Where by force. Now wo so uti. Go and send your message you are dancing. And you are shaking your head. Media ni e dey say 8 years as vice president. Go and talk. Tell the people what you have been doing in government. 38%. This corrected Dubois and J. Kufuor levels before they came to 3 Ghanaians, all inclusive. No, omo percentages omo nya say munima go and check history. I'm telling you. The elephant has been cut to size. Oh, yes. On their way back to the bush, they have been cut to size. Next time. On the other same day, me see o Sierra Leone, Samunima, and Kobedi ni wofechi, akodi adidi wo senia ye di ko yi asantifo di ade no. Omudi wo fa de no no di ni ma me echi a. Anko Sierra Leone di ade, obeti be the vice president of Ghana. Sure you did post no man na ye de. You didn't go through any selection process. I don't even know how you even merited the position. And you cry you a drag on the candidate. Baumia. One kasa you a drag on Baumia no now in the form.
Ba Mauko peso kasa.
John Mahama ni Loboto ni eno de free.
Mauko peso kasa.
Mauko. Miami nipa.
Mauko peso kasa. O hae sa so peso kasa.
Miami nipa.
JB dan kwa wu no.
Miami nipa
Mauko so peso kasa. So man the platform.
Da ben.
Oh, was say why you ready?
On the 7th.
JB dan kwa wu.
So be back on the 6th.
And mo bia so nya na dwe so be anyway.
Dabi. Obi afa obi insan ka obi. Dabi he's safe. No. Say oye ayo oye asafache o. Hey. Who say go Canada ni squad bi e woni kwala e wo no de e ko pa se ma wo akra land.
Red Ninja baby a wo bia mechia o.
Mugabe. E na make am fa ma no si.
That's it.
Me say baby a Jomama wo bia no. The drama never ceases to amaze the Ghanaians.
Also we ne kwa mentimi go fie.
Ti o nipa ye twa no ho ntro e kan sem tire Ghana for ye ba. Almost time to tian 1 million votes. Look at his comeback. And indeed time has told the story about this man. Look at how humble he is. Even after winning, she said your Tiwa or TV so. Yeah, now so no, he never moved. Hey, me tifie na me say what a human being you are.
Nane papa de say.
Even here Mahama ba na see right.
Anfa Queen Elizabeth anko chama.
See here Mahama the bano no say who Elizabeth don't know.
Queen Elizabeth
my father will wake me up, at least I get up. Here Mahama's son will be president. Who is here Mahama? I say hey, please get up and watch him. He had just come into parliament in 1997. The rest is history. Intermediate, he's come back, you know. Me Alistair, my friend in Yoma Bebre, but dear Bakwa, me name so obey and say obey firm. He'll be disciplined. He'll be focused on the work. In trouble, Muchafa and Hunya. Oh, so see, Mugabe waka. Or see time or lusu yeno. Oh, no beer money fee. Into where when you met Shana alcohol. Me lusu me call 2 times. Nti betumi alcohol 2 times.
So what you feel?
That say David money panel lusu na mbeko ni nchen na money mbeko akotira se abon komo na kakra no. Da bi no wa jani ja. Nti o su kakira no.
So ma oni omo
o kakira no o se wo ben si ni. Kakira ni se mesra no. He should be putting his memoirs. Yes, he should be putting his memoirs together. Indeed, this is his second coup d'etat. He's come back. What a comeback. But this one must be written in history, and politicians in future must read about this. How John Mahama came to power, lost it in 4 years, went back into opposition, and came back dramatically. This one, I don't know what to say. I want to fly out of my seat. What? Why are they? What's the menunyam? What mamaniati? Baby, I'm a kawasem. Professor Nana Jeno Pokwajima. What? Who difference? No. Women are their own enemies. But you see the difference in this professor. But what you about
TB Joshua, the wife of Ghana.
Waba. Oh, Ghana
Evelyn Joshua.
Yo,
honorable Timothy honorable BT Baba ya cheo mwenye.
So Mugabe, when you saw bani or GBC ni ade. Me say you bani, me say mami nko kasa o GBC.
Say abapa.
Meko talking point. Omo ye mistake. Sure. Me pini krada, I'll be there. The issues they share, the knowledge. I'll go. Whoever will be Minister for Information is my NDC Minister for. I will go to the person to beg the person to put me on GTV. Debbie, we have to defend the government to the hilt. We don't have to allow them to move into space to start criticizing us.
I say, omo opposition must be control.
Yes, yeah, we have to stop them.
Stand on our authority.
Yes, because we have the right material. We have good intentions to lead Ghana. We must not allow them.
Honorable Lord Bo, I'm over to you. Adauro my inkum kumame. Ghana nyina tie. Ane kasa.
Muga. On say ye ma me je mensa na sema o ka no. Ye tie ase o ba bia enye yi. But it tells you, say, their orchestration right from day one towards the 2024 election. Na adwin bonin kwana na etechiri.
That's what unko.
On say the omuye nyina wo ne the limited registration prior to the assembly elections. Here the omuye to the point to say near Cassa, yen disseminated centers into various electoral areas. Crano almost a debby. Offer baby to say Afram Plains, Pro East, your polling stations won soon. We had to spend lots of money, lots of resources to bring people all the way through the lake to the district capital.
Look at the expense.
Why you win ye? Ama yakwa ko tuaba. Ye tuaba wie ye ne Ghana for decide omo na kan. Ghana for nyina wo. That unilateral decision from Ghanaians say yempe MPP biem. Yempe sa ban na obebo kro no Ghana biem. Yempe ban na won nwini nipa ho biem. Yepe obi a wadwene nipa ho a waye biam ye hunda. Yepe obi a wadwene ma ho because ahokere ba ma na bre. Sa ahokere ofia eye ma na bre. It was what the bank ma. With all this policy, very juicy policy, nipa watina wadwene nipa ho no okasa bia wo hu. You see it, you feel it. And this is what Ghanaians have opted for. Yemen as one tia say. Adentra when who see nya over convincingly we are getting 2 tests of parliament. More than 2 tests. Sa die no eno na hye mo. It has gone into them. To the point say, Omunya ye kran ne kran ko mbenya 7 December nka yare wind ne say na nka omu grand agenda na omu person mo ye no na nka mai. So it tells you say all that Jane Mensa is doing, all that ye mama Jane Mensa ye nyina no wonwene Ghana ho ne ye mo hyehyɛ ne ma Ghana. Look at the peace that we have enjoyed during this electioneering period. Proud to these elections, look at the war drums that were sounding all over. Look at the way people were they were frightened. Yeah. Peace Council for no be afraid so momeka sa ona sumje tensions from. Where were they? At this time, where are they to? They need to speak. The well-meaning Ghanaians need to also speak out. And some
they are also not happy. They are not happy about that landslide victory.
There's nothing they can do about it. That's the people's decision.
Why they quiet?
Now, the returning officer or one who will declare a member of Obisa or a member of parliament elect. That's the returning officer. Oh no, not Sudi no. To say the Mami Jemensa who was Sudi would declare president. Obedience or no to be declare MP
under the rest. Shut up.
Hey, Sasa Webia Sidao 2020. Main come bia yen ye 30 months out.
Yes.
Ye gina bo ni petuo. Mumisa said returning officer na will collate results no. O ye den. How did you declare it? A na nipa wuye. A season ye NDC for Yampaba because we are law abiding. Ye tamasem de ko high court. Ekosi say. It is a movie say MPP mu ye omo amozo mu di mra so a. Aden na mo te Ghana na mu hu na e.
So mo je mensa.
Adentina EC chair wotu a wuhuru na Ghana for
ne te Ghana dey asema court LGBT
adentina ye dey yentimi nko mu de mu nsum nko court na fe na ye be ye recollation number 127 no or enfa na actual recollation and under what premise na o susu say sisi amene mo kase yenye recollation.
So even the argument is baseless.
Yeah? No. The Mensa should not tempt the NDC.
2020. We try say baby anyone say you declare
Mugabe, I'm making a point. Me say yam Amage Mensa. Man and tempt Ghana for. He should not tempt and dare the NDC. Ye party ye dim ration. Bibia ye bia ya fam ran say nsem anya da
injunction ato so awse ko
ye kokko injunction say sa recollation omunya because it is not lawful
illegal
and now we betina say we in the press briefing muti say we kan ho asem
and we ma media no so kwan say obi amisa na question
muti say we kan ho asem
bodam press conference
minim say already the national chairman has stated say there's no room for sanema na work kan. Yes, I
swearing in on the season.
What in the right up? We are not doing it. We will not do it.
No. Computer man so
we are not doing
it. Don't tempt us. there will be no recollation.
No recollation. We are not doing it.
Kofi Omani Boama. Wakasa.
Yeah,
mistake.
Yeah, yes,
Wakasa me sorry aba. Me catch with the expecting the scope what he says.
Kudos
to
the election directorate.
Yeah.
Papa. And you see, when a Ghana for
Madi Jibril.
Madi me boss.
Madi Jibril.
Madi baby I will be a chow.
But breaks.
What I'm so interested in this whole press briefing now. Yeah, mama be and say. Or see yamon home by near Fanon Co Kumasi. Sebi. Abujanfo. Kumasi. Stadium Yakobo and Yakoyede. And then one of us Okoyede.
From police training school, why is safe area now? Wow. Say the young family protecting on Fanko Kumasi.
I think there's common sense in something.
Jimmy Sam no catch.
You have to declare where the constituency in which the elections
why is he
so you cannot go to Kumasi and go and recollect.
Say baby I recollection I see 2 to 2 or so to say baby to say someone do agree tepa half no
yeah they are baby na
you bet me atono fofo but baby I declare Elupu Makurugo as a winner
ne Rabdo bin swear
as a winner
Abable Kumano
Baba Sadia as a winner
yeah declare Christopher Biden
as a winner
make am region yeah declare Christopher
see Fanko Kumasi abodam
we know
it
has never happened.
You see, sometimes
they say your power,
you see, sometimes we give people the benefit of the doubt. We give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, that's what I've said.
You see, let's give her the benefit of it because the wababeka. By say the work and Yandi Ben and Ayan by Yansu Bompa Yakache will be a say Obian can Akuman because I did be a Namra Quansubiano. Yenimia Papa John Dramani Mahama. And the transition team is working. This time round, this time round, Yenya MPP for some take unilaterally and take a decision regarding this issue. Now, Sankrofona Yaya declare Omunyanano. Yeah, come will be to say the 276 MPs will be sworn in. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will be sworn in on the 7th of January. The 9th Parliament will be in session. It won't be any Obia declare the Biabo, and then Wakasano. One can Drapon, Laman with him, and then one can was him. A dear Yamomo dear, and the problem be and this is what we need to tell Ghanaians say. And never be one, you will be ye, Nasanya, and Pennyphone and Nippenina, yes, a tree and senior country, the way and yes,
a resource no declare no or declare under duress.
There be no duress now working, duress and say returning officers or Mudian also work Casano, ye did you be seen a seen a tissue, and more will be who say, a dear way a under duress. How? And Mudian
duress it shows in the voice. Yeah, Payenko picky voices, of declaration. So if somebody is under duress, they shake while speaking.
No, but duress. Are you the one who is supposed to determine? Say somebody is under duress.
It in take the voice. It to the court. The voice will shake.
The court will determine.
This woman knows what I'm saying.
Useless.
I want to be taking confusion on the bano. Oh my no, I do. Moga. What you? Yeah, mama, go see what you. Akoko ba akokra ma. Yeah, kwako dibro nyawe. Una do empty Christmas na udi ejaye. Empty Christmas. Yes. People are hungry. People are sad.
Moga.
In this country,
and something you say, may I hire who Jemensan? Maybe who say sometimes when people are making things that are not supposed to be, maybe they are under the influence of certain authority. But a person Jemensan tells authority be any what they say, I any more can say. A bit me a drag Ghana to level no person the economy. The country is peaceful. Obia adjatum MPP for na adjatum say me say MPP for na nkasa adjatum say enema na nkoye what man say baby aye wo no eni kwa say yesoso ja e wo sansem ni mu etie ma me je mensa de opese wo ye wo Ghana no yesro wo ye obatan wo ye obatan adwene Ghana fo hu sa dwene Ghana fo because they wo ye no you are breeding grounds for chaos
and illegal.
Adia enyam kwanso a wo ye no send the chaos na beba because omo ye involved ni nyina ofi say omeye din atwen say obi ye declare obi na o say
and 127 no kire say
we ja to nchen no akwa
no we say that be we dey over kwa kwa we koyi okuma say wa bodam
after presidential election, I call you.
Mammy, no say if you na dream. Mimi susu say be a baby at
Muga made the mechanism. A typical case in a typical case in Techiman South 2020 coalition across say you could nipa two nipa we and then I mean Charlie ya declare
also what said
the CCA and ya declare also want to say now also another recollation now because and what are breeding grounds ben now they will breed you
declare what is say and to kwabi eti public kuma enough rabna be declare what is say the opponent no was say man 40 years about no mo kontokwa e be bright declare what ntokwa wo ho enti dey na say elikuli makurugo obi ti professor makoko
that is the carpenter's daughter the market woman's daughter. Yes, early mark go be DMP so better me catch you say Yankopon ayi ni dane so into onko win you don't even need to even go there and go and speak at a rally Yankopon
but you go through
so you go through look at the torture you took her through she went through all this madam Jimenez are you the returning officer for what's the name of the constituency I want to ask Jimenez are you the returning officer for Ablekumanov? Are you the returning officer for Nsawama Doejiri? No, I want to ask her specifically. If she's not, she must let the matter lie. The matter lies in the purview of the returning officers. If those are grief candidates feel like grief, they go to court and they involve those returning officers. That's all. It's common sense practice.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Yes.
At the end of what and breeding grounds for chaos. At the end of Ghana is governed by laws.
Yes.
Won't be for pet. Won't mean to team. And sorry, preoccupy say, Mrs. Susie, any way you remember and number council. There be young, sir. It did the catch James and say, and then the press a briefing obey and maybe it was unnecessary.
Out of order.
And a new answer was yes, I didn't. Because you cried the injunction I had. Atuso. Say, yeah, Makwa Mamunas, I didn't. Muko transfer from 1 year, and I must say there be any more back. Now what changes center na free in kind Edia Kukumase.
How?
What is informing you of that?
It's the constituency is Ablekumanov in the Ashanti region. I'm asking you.
What is motivating?
Menopause is a noble transition for women. The Mesa is not suffering from any menopausal symptoms. She is just a wicked woman.
Me Mugabe, I'm the last born of my mother, the 14th born of my mother.
Mommy was saying.
Sure, 14. So I'm at 14 born. So I met my mother in her old age.
Yeah.
So my mother never did anything that I don't even know what menopause is. When people talk about menopause, I step back because I was close to my mother. Those of the people who know me, I was very close to my mother. So what are you talking about? It's common sense. Who do what? Who say I deal with? Say free one no ede. Eba. So watch yourself.
Maybe you're 8 born.
Oh, you're 8 born. I don't know what
maybe you're first born.
Hey, I know the Mugabe. It's not easy. Mugabe. Until me na make us say, "Mami, do all you know." Me many nyɛ di nkwa o. Do mo ye no. Nipa baako phone to me ko ye patapa NDC. NDC is governed by law. This is simple. Mugabe, me say no, me ferry ni pa. Oh, me ferry ni pa do all you know. Wa ye na nkesi. Ono ase it is finished. What you say? Wa declare mama na nka ye fe. Nti anka mo ba be pushing you out. Aka me ba be defending say munya no ono onye na adwuma. Now the same way Badia Kumasi is what I want to ask you. Eli Prima Krugu ni constituency in our Ashanti region. No, I want to ask territorial jurisdiction. Don't come and fool anybody. You don't know the law more than you see. That is why I said those who go to law school, they come out of the law school and want to come and say the law was based on common sense. It was set out from home based on common logic.
Now,
so that we have an institution that will guide us.
CI 127. One more year, James and sign on the 2nd July 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no recollection here. No recollection.
Then I did on one such as the Obasu did some phone today.
And America say sometimes people think say Ghana.
They say we don't.
Oh, sorry, I know I the Wakuma. Open. Hey, we are speaking to well-meaning Ghanaians. And penny for Ghana. Muamu kabi womb. Ghana yena ye press assumbia yenya. Na me tie CNN and international reporting bodies. Those who watch these elections, the international bodies, and they were just so happy about the way things have gone during this election. Say yanya basa ibia because proud to the elections and semana ekwa bontina I to say there I do or die be as a bibi besi as a enti yeto abani we ya baby aye din we anya na results why okay na aka 9 poolings 9 constituencies 9 out of the 276 we want to mark this success with 9 constituencies all because you want to recall it declare re-announce or I don't know yes sir eti ye catch a Ghana for ye catch obia yes remo mon country man say already on a very dangerous path the all you know it can lead to we don't want to lose any life again. Today is the 19th of December.
6 days to go.
6 days to go. I don't know yes sir you could the bronya and you say aka less than 2 weeks. Then the next government is in power. Yasweni in ye juma. I don't know person or man all these things with what he's doing. Please. There are youth in this country. There are other people who are also yearning to take over the country to another level. Please, maninya ade ebe say asumdua yewo. Mugabe, yesre mameno. Ye de ye metina nye sabio asema ye ka che na fa said the any state city no enya ne be ma na adwan sesa ba ye de ka che ne said the opeso ye no he will never get the participation from the NDC because we are not doing it and na omani mama Dr. Ekase she should not dare us, she should not tempt us and him say no na be drag here into the gutters we will not do it but the ye can say the opeso ye no is unlawful and nam emra kwan so unyai she should desist from that. Onya the oil because the person oil she wants to breed another beer enye and from a papa and ebe Ghana.
Yes sir. Maintain me want see baby yes a free APA committee emergency.
What's it be?
Well NDC three letter my fifi quote or awuje mensa wa bodam won respond when yakwa press conference. We hear press conferences or one time can want some beer or to court injunction that was so
one can want some
what's the amount
Mugabe, I told you the basis of which she was appointed. It calls that her position must be advertised by this time. The way she will go. More now fast so the bar by this time he advertising the position no crank yeah. I'm not afraid to say it here. She's one person that will go. She will must affect. Yes, she will go. Now they be a trigger tension. I'm for the trigger tension. Alessa, I'm for the cool. No, people must go. And that's not what I say. Oh, yeah, the ruling way up. Ruling way up, ruling. Yes, I will take up. No, there be a body. Yeah.
Any power.
I've been for about 10. As some mobile state Ghana. Mugabe, the new media American. Yen transi, Mamum Fafufu, and Bedani, ye be any obedience robi, ye Danyania Senanado, bra, Yankupon the Nabino, Abel. He was born in 1944 and is 80 years. And so what is the peace council in all this?
Mugabe, Markin, who leads the MPP in parliament, was also born in 1980. Mugabe, check the figures. So, was born in 1980 and is 44. Nanado was born in 1944 and is 80 years. Look at the ages. Omo person cause confusion. I say umbone. Markin couldn't show leadership at the critical time. He lied. He showed a lot of insincerity. Nanado did the same. And that is what Ghanaians voted against. Ghanaians are not interested in insincerity.
Napo National. Opu National. The wife birthday. The wife named Margaret Jemfi, aka Mrs. Opu National. Omo Winchester. Massachusetts, United States of America. Enti Mrs. Margaret Jemfi, ya Opu National ne eno ya wo Massachusetts ene America mem Winchester. We nyina mo life America mem say tena di ne di enche na yenua ba Margaret Jemfi Opu National wife Opu National ye ma happy birthday. Amemo ene kwate Lord. Me wo
enipa mienu bi a especially e was meda o mase.
Thank you. Yan na so
na meda mia me empia odane baton
de mao
and the mami ye papa honorable Dr. Kwabena Donko.
Fantastic.
This man has been very involving participating, supportive. He has been at various polling stations, branches, a campaign, mami. Sometimes, na mini ho because Jumano, a dubabi na be yakese, or faha, na mafaha, and you saw na sa na fe, ya dinkun de naba. Ya mami, Lordina, this woman, over tampa bien you was in mami. Buno is a project. Now, far project, no, when you me and Sinchen, or support to me, and the oye, you know. In fact, it is so wonderful. Me mami, Vela Soya. This woman is amazing.
Good.
Me boss, Chief Deborah. Yes, Chief. Me say, mint me nana see me.
Very well.
And then me ba, edino me kasa me boba.
Ade besa.
Nyame show mo. De o ma hwe o me hu bia. The Omayama mi biano, I really appreciate.
See, Nika asida. Yabada say, Alessa Meda was so I say, na yedi and the news of Fono. Latif, and they organize our war. I have become center.
Yeah, large scenario. So, GM Kaino, non financial baby, no Muslims, no.
We are in
send your call Muslim, send your better how Kasai. Wow, no, two crying or call Muslim community now. Or yeah, look at the vigor with which a large scenario.
Yabada senior Bomuna, Basso large scenario. Salam alaikum, Alessa Nesemada, Senamada, Honorable Lord Boam MP led for Pro constituency in the Bono is region. Mugabe Maase ni midi ubiti maframe atankuole gabiga, the capacity man, the fearless man himself. Bema banono. Numunsia kasiyebo. Beposo hima one babu ama benene deba. Mamunyi nambu enitie.